Okay, one of the issues with the Pioneer Pro, first of all, if you configure it connected to a hydration pack, you've got a huge amount of tubing and all the weight at the end here. In order to drink, you've got to, first of all, you've got to pull the top off, which is not a convenient thing. Second of all, the bite valve leaves a lot to be desired compared with Camelback and others. In order to drink from this, you've got to have long tubing so that you can actually get the bite valve up to your mouth. Now that leaves all of this that has to be configured somewhere. Probably the only place that it can go is some sort of an attachment point on the opposite shoulder. Now what that does is it gives you all of this tubing that's in the way and ends up with once again the weight and the problems. Now they could cure this because this fits the hydrolock pretty well. Now if they had a hydrolock on the top, get rid of their bite valve, come up with hydrolock that would attach to the top. Now the problem with this, you can connect here, you could try to take a standard bite valve, it will fit slightly inside this tube. The problem is it takes about 7 or 8 ounces to pull that out, any kind of rough treatment at all, and this guy's going to disconnect. The best way to do the whole thing would be for this to be connected to the hydration bladder inside the pack. They've done a nice job of making sure that this will connect to the hydration pack with quick lock. So if they were able to come up with an adapter for hydrolock here, you could put the Pioneer Pro inside the pack where it belongs, and you end up being able to use your hydrolock the way it was supposed to. McNett says that they are working on improvements. I think this would help anyone who does any sort of tactical trekking. The rough treatment on a battlefield or other tactical situation makes the big weight at the end simply not acceptable. That's the tactical trekker assessment of this. McNett says they're working on it. We can't wait for the next version.